Hey friends, welcome back. Anyone who lives in South Florida knows how stressful driving can be here, right? Some drivers are just simply unpredictable, and that's why part of staying safe on the road really comes down to you. Our WSFL TV trusted advisors, Victor Demesmin Jr. and Jeremy Dover, stopped by to share some tips on how to survive driving in the Sunshine State. South Florida is known for its wild drivers. Do you have any tips for dealing with South Florida traffic without falling victim to an accident?
Yes, I would definitely, and I'll start off here. I would definitely say when you drive, be a defensive driver. It's funny because I tell my wife this, I tell my family this. There are many people on the road that are texting, that are not paying attention, that are sleeping, that they're on Instagram, they're on social media, and they're not paying attention. So for me specifically, when I'm driving, I'm always a defensive driver. I'm hesitant to do certain things, but I'm always predicting what the person in front of me, what the person behind me, what the person beside me is going to do. And if they do that, I have a counter move to try to avoid, just in case something like that were to occur.
Jeremy, we're seeing, of course, here in South Florida with the influx of out-of-towners with spring break and events happening again, we're happy that we're all back out to have some fun. How important is it to party responsibly? I mean, common sense would tell you, yes, party responsibly, but really drive that home for our audience.
It's extremely important to party responsibly. People don't realize that even a slight impairment can cause you to be 3 or 4 times more likely to cause an accident just on your way home. Most accidents occur within a local area of wherever you're staying or wherever your home is, because that's the area that you drive the most. And people down here, when you're getting people in from out of town who have different driving styles, who are not used to the way that people drive down here, can be more of a risk than they would be had they been home and had they been driving in their area that they're used to. These are roads they're not used to seeing. These are areas they're not used to driving. You have to be very prepared. So you have to make sure that you party responsibly, because if you don't, you're in an area you're not used to and you could easily cause an accident. So be safe out there.
Be safe out there is an understatement. I'm new to South Florida and I have to say, yes, the driving situation here is wild. Some of the stuff I see on the roads is like, what is happening? But how do you promote safe driving, and why is that important? I mean, again, another question that answers with common sense, but sometimes we forget how to be vigilant on these streets.
Well, yeah, just like you said it, the roads are crazy. And once you know that, and once you realize that, you want to protect yourself. And obviously, definitely wearing a seatbelt is one of the ways to protect yourself. Definitely to party responsibly. And just to piggyback off that, I don't want to get into the criminal side because, we practice more of the civil side of things. But just imagine, you had 1 or 2 drinks and you get in a car accident with someone and God forbid something happens to them, a fatal accident, and you're not even drunk, but you've had alcohol in your system and things like that. Had you not maybe had that 1 or 2 drinks, maybe you were able to avoid that situation. So yeah, I would definitely say to party responsibly, make sure you put your seatbelt on, be a defensive driver, because as you said, here in South Florida, the roadways can be a little hectic and can get a little crazy.
And if you're drinking, take an Uber or Lyft. With the gas prices right now, it's probably the same price.
There you go. Hey. Seriously. It's Hunger Games out there, you guys. Really it is. May the odds ever be in your favor. Our WSFL TV trusted advisors, Victor Demesmin Jr. and Jeremy Dover. Hey, you guys stay safe out there.
You too.